Hi guys, welcome back to Gen Stories. Today I am going to shoot a very special video. I say this every time. So in today's video, I am going to talk to you about subjects which I studied during my MBA at IIM MBA. Recently, I was looking on the internet about the top things people search for when they are looking to pursue an MBA from any institute, not just from an IIM. And that is when I realized that there are a lot of questions around the subjects that are covered and also the syllabus, the courses, what is there in term 1, term 2, term 3, how easy or difficult are the subjects, and so on and so forth. So I decided to make this video today to help you all understand and see what all are you going to study when you decide to go for an MBA from an IIM, especially if you are planning to do it from IIM Udaipur and going for the Digital Enterprise Management program. So let's get started. The MBA in Digital Enterprise Management which I pursued is a 1-year program and it will have 3 terms. Okay, so it is spread across 3 terms and each term has a couple of months in it. So the first term is when the course commences and starts in the month of May. Okay, so it starts in the month of May and goes on till September. September end is when the first term ends. Okay, and that is when the second term begins after a break of a week. So after the first term you will get a holiday of around 1 week to 10 days. That is when there won't be anything as such, classes won't be scheduled, but you will have your pre-placement preparations in case they are there, or you are welcome to take a off also to just recharge and reset, because term 2 brings with it placements and it is going to be a very hectic time. So you should ideally, I would suggest, take that break and try to just be away from stress as much as possible. Try to travel, meditate, do whatever you couldn't do over the past couple of months because you were studying. So try to do it, try to de-stress and just stay calm, because once term 2 begins you will be caught up with a lot of placement preparation. So try to take it easy during that time. That is my suggestion to you. Okay, so term 2 will begin in October and it goes on till December. Okay, not December, I'd say it goes on till January, and towards the end of January is when it will end. And same as it was after term 1, you will have a break of a week to 10 days, and then in February your final term, that is term 3, will commence. So term 2, as I told you, will start your projects and your placements. Okay, so placements might start a week or 2 after term 2 begins, or it might start immediately, or it might start probably a month later, but it will start in term 2. Okay, so you have to be prepared mentally, and everything else you will get through and you will be prepared by the college, so don't worry about that. And projects are live projects which are done in groups, and it is company sponsored, which the college is going to help you with. So these also start in term 2 and go on until term 3. Okay, and same with placements. If you are not placed during term 2, you will have chances and you will have the opportunity to get yourself placed during term 3. So the support and the interviews and everything is ongoing from term 2 till term 3 till the end of the course. So don't worry about that. There's no prize for getting placed on the first day, and there is no harm, there is no shame in getting placed on the last day. You know, what matters is you get to a place you like, you get a job role you are interested in, you're passionate about, and you get into a company which aligns with your goals, your values, and your interest area. That is all that matters. Everything else is just noise. Avoid that. There might be a couple of changes with the timelines or with the subjects as the year progresses. There are different set of changes which come in with each academic year. So it might not be the exact same this year as it was for me last year, but the gist or the foundations are going to be the same. Okay, so just keep this in mind. In case you see a little bit of fluctuation here and there, know that there might be a couple of changes which have been made as years progress, because that is the rule of life. You have to keep changing, you have to keep updating, right? So the first term that you have is going to bring with it 16 subjects for you. 16, 1-6. I know your reaction might be 16 subjects in the first term. So it's going to be around 5 months, okay? And 16 subjects that you have to cover in 5 months. So I understand it's a bit of a shock, but you will get used to it, don't worry. The subject list you will get online on the website. Do not worry about that. What I will tell you is which were my favorite subjects, and I'll also try to show the books for those subjects to you. Okay, so you will have subjects like accounting for managers, you will have subjects like artificial intelligence, business statistics, organizational behavior, marketing, strategic management, storytelling, entrepreneurship, written managerial communication, oral managerial communication, financial management, economics for managers, agile and DevOps, advanced analytics, operations management, operations research. I think I covered everything. Okay, and a couple of them will be 4 credits and a couple of them would be 2 credits. Okay, so that is how it's going to be. So I had a couple of favorite subjects. My most favorite subject was storytelling and visualization. The first month there were a couple of subjects that started, and this was one of them. And I liked storytelling because it's a part of me. When I'm making these videos, I'm telling stories. I also have a blog wherein I write stories. On my Instagram, I tell stories around food or about whatever I'm posting. So it's like something that is no separate than my identity. So I could relate a lot with this subject, and also the way it was taught. I mean, every subject was taught beautifully, but this is something which I could relate more because it's one of my core interest areas also. So that is why I liked the storytelling subject as one of my good favorite subjects. I liked entrepreneurship because it helped me think beyond the normal box that we think in and come up with different ideas. We also had a project wherein we had to come up with a business idea of our own and then pitch that idea to the professor with a complete business plan and everything. So that was fun actually. This was way before Shark Tank India actually started. So right now you're all thinking in that direction, but back then we were not really thinking that much in that direction. I mean, there were a lot of startups and startup wave had already caught up for sure, but still, if it's not coming in on mainstream television, it's not that mainstream yet. Okay, so that was the thing, but it was a really good subject, and a lot of interesting case studies and a lot of scope to bring all those wild ideas that you have and just do something with it. So it's a very, very, very interesting subject, one of my favorites in term 1. And I loved organizational behavior. It's more of managing people or handling yourself, because you are also a person in your organization, and it's all about human resources and basically your character, your behavior, and controlling emotions in an organization and all of that. I also like marketing because I have been into marketing, I have that background, so I could relate again to this. Coming to the term 2, in term 2 you are going to have 8 subjects plus one project that you will be starting, which is the live project that you're going to do. There'll be 2 live projects during the entire tenure, and you can choose how you want to do it. And out of these 2, one would be more of industry focused and one would be more of technology focused. There will be real companies you will be interacting with and solving a problem for, and you can choose which one you do first, which one you do second, but by the end of term 3 you need to complete both of them to get the grades. Now in term 2 you are going to have subjects like advanced analytics 2. You had one in the first term, you will have the second one in the part 2 in the second term. You will have blockchain, you'll have cloud, and then you'll have design thinking, digital marketing, you have multi-sided platform business model as a subject, you have product management, you have IoT or the Internet of Things. My favorite subject in term 2 was design thinking, hands down design thinking. The reason is that it focuses a lot on ideating, prototyping, and thinking of the right questions before you jump onto the solutions. Okay, so what we do is we directly go on to the solution as to, okay, this is a problem, this might be the solution, okay, this can be the solution, that can be the solution. But we do not focus much more on the questions that we have or the questions that we can expand into, because we are just focused on that one question that is there, which is seen, which is out there in front of our eyes. We do not focus on what all can be a part of this question or what can be the subset of this question, and that is where this subject comes in. And there's a lot of live learning exercises and different things that you do, fun activities, team activities, individual activities. Everything helps you build your creative brain, and especially for the people who are creative like me, you're going to love this subject a lot. So it's one of my favorite subjects, and I'm sure you're going to love it. For the geeks who are much more into numbers and subjects like tech and data, you might find this a little different, and you might find yourself be a little uncomfortable in the beginning, but don't worry, just hang in there, you will get through. Term 2 will also bring in placements, and you will have to divide your time equally with studying for the subjects at hand and also preparing for your placements. हो जाएगा, but थोड़ा keep this calm. Term 3 is going to be a little relaxed as compared to the previous terms. Term 1 is the most hectic term, and then it relaxes a bit in term 2 study wise, course subject wise, but because there are going to be placements that are sitting on your head, you won't feel that relaxed. But in term 3, because mostly you will be placed, there might be chances where you are facing a delay, but don't worry about that. But in case you come in the category of being placed in term 2, for term 3 would be quite chilled out for you, and you can focus on enjoying your college life and just enjoying life in general. In term 3, again, you have 8 subjects. Okay, out of these 8, 2 are the projects that you're doing. One is a capstone, which is going to be there towards the end, which will have parts of everything. So capstone is basically testing your knowledge on everything that you have learned so far in the course. So you'll have simulation exercises, teamwork, and a lot of that, and you'll basically be applying everything that you've learned with a major focus on operations and finance. And also you'll have parts of marketing, supply chain, everything that's there, but finance skills are going to be tested a little too much here. Term 3, you'll have B2B marketing as one subject, and it'll focus more on the industry verticals here. So you will have subjects like digital healthcare, you'll have subjects like digital transformation management, digitization in the social sector, then financial technology, that is fintech for managers. So these are going to be the key subjects in your final term. Term 2 is focused more on the digital aspect of the program, tools, the technologies, and everything that's driving the digital transformation wave. So that's all that I had in this video. I hope you like this. Please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a part of my family on YouTube, and I'll see you again in my next video coming up in just some time now. And thank you, take care, I love you all, bye bye.